Hey everyone, if you're enjoying Will There Be Cake, don't forget to add us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Will There Be Cake? I'm Robert Lamb, and with me as always is a fucking cow.
Wow, that's so rude for you to call me a cow.
Not you.
I
Amber
quit.
Simpson is with
I'm
me
leaving.
too. Amber Simpson
That was
is
the door
with
closing.
that was the door closing or you walking to the door?
Oh,
right.
yeah, I'm here too. Hey,
Amber Simpson's
there's
here.
a cow too.
There's a cow. Hey cow.
It fills up the whole entire studio.
I asked him. Hey cow.
Hey, moo.
Perfect. Man,
Moo.
how did you not get into like voicing cow characters? That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a real cow.
Did you know that cows lay down on the fence when it's going to rain?
I thought you were going to say they lay eggs. Wait, they lay down on the fence?
Yeah, like
What does that mean?
like in a pasture, like pasteurized cows, they like go to the side of the fence and they lay down on it when it's going to rain. I don't know if that's a true thing. I'm pretty sure like my stepmom told me that or some shit. when I
But
was
why?
young. I don't know.
I know, I've
so that
seen-
the people driving by know it's going to rain.
So they're like predicting the weather? They're like
Yeah.
the groundhog coming out of the hole?
Yeah, I'm going to look up if it's a real thing.
I
So
don't
tell
think it
everyone
is.
what today is.
Well, obviously we're talking a lot about that bovine creature, the cow. And it's cow, what is it, Cow Appreciation Day?
Yes.
So we're appreciating
We're
cows.
appreciating the cows. Can you guess who started this holiday?
Not Chick-fil-A.
It is Chick-fil-A.
It is Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Dang. No, really?
Yeah, look, cows can, it is Chick-fil-A. Cows can predict the rain. Scientists prove it.
Yeah, but okay. But by laying on fences?
Cows
Because
can
fences
really
weren't
predict
always
the rain.
around.
Scientists proves they are more likely to lie down when the weather is cold
Oh, light. Okay.
and stand when it's hot.
Okay, well, that's what I was going to say is a lot of times when it's raining and I see cows, they're
Cow-
under a tree.
It's an old wives' tale that cows lie down when it's about to rain, but still, it's pretty close.
I mean, I see cows laying down a lot of times like underneath a tree when it's raining.
No,
Okay. And I guess I don't.
they got to get out of the rain. Duh.
Yeah, but some of them don't get out of the rain. They
Yeah,
get
there's
under
like-
the tree. That's kind of out of the rain.
Yeah, that's how cows get out of the rain. They don't have a house.
They have barns.
Not
Sometimes
all of them.
sometimes there's like a
Not
little
in the
stable
real
or barn or
wild.
whatever. In the real wild, there aren't like these kind of cows anyways.
Do they exist in the real wild?
That's what I don't understand. There's no like wild cows.
I mean, there probably is somewhere. Maybe
No.
not in this country. Are
Not
you sure?
yeah, but not in America.
Yeah, not in America.
I mean,
Well,
in
they-
India, they
they
just
didn't-
walk around, right?
Yeah, because that's where they came from. They didn't come from here. Probably because people just murder them here.
The horses were
And eat
wild.
them.
There were wild horses because Rolling Stones
Wild,
sang about it.
wild
Yeah, yeah.
horses.
That's how I know it's a real thing because Mick Jagger said so.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, this holiday is coined by Chick-fil-A. And, you know, in 2004, in the light of the humorous Eat More Chicken marketing campaign, which began in 1995. But if you dress up as a cow, they give you a free chicken sandwich meal.
So their whole thing was that's why you're appreciating cows is because they want you to eat more chicken.
Yeah, they want you to spend money at
What
Chick-fil-A.
about Chicken Appreciation
I know,
Day?
right?
There better be one of those,
I
and it better be
mean-
put out by McDonald's.
I was going to say. I don't know.
Although
who's
they
gonna
have
put out-
chicken too.
They do have chicken.
I mean, I don't know. I appreciate cows. I like
appreciate
cows.
them too.
I actually feel bad for cows because they get they go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, they really
especially
do.
here in America.
Yeah, especially here. So, I mean,
We eat a lot of cow.
we eat a lot of cow. We drink a lot of milk. I mean, that's changed a little bit. There's like milk substitutes now because a lot of people are.
I think it's better because cows aren't supposed to produce that much milk, and it's
No.
actually really bad for them. And like,
But we've been drinking milk for thousands.
and if
thousands
if
of
you
years.
watch, did you watch that sad thing? The what was that? Dang, what was the milk? I'll look it up. The name of the company.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
But yeah, so cows are treated inhumanely on, you know, a lot of factory farms. So, I mean, today's a good day to kind of think about where you buy your meat from, because if you support like small scale farms that have like around 500 cows, usually they're usually owned by families instead of corporations. And not only is it better for the cows, it strengthens the local economies, and you know, they're better to the cows, and happier cows produce better milk and with more calcium.
That's what I was going to say. Fairlife milk. Have you ever had Fairlife milk?
Yeah.
That whole animal abuse thing that came
Yeah,
out where they're like
yeah.
beating the cows and stuff.
I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I only watched part of it because I don't like watching like animal abuse stuff. But a lot of people pulled Fairlife from their store shelves and stuff like that because it was so bad. Because it is like they're just kept in like little huts and like just have to produce milk like 24/7 and like that sucks.
Poor cows.
That's why it's even like, you know, like like you were talking about like how a lot of like cows now are just kept in these huge pens of like thousands and thousands of them, and then they just eat corn and then they go to the slaughterhouse.
And what's crazy is like we share like 80% of our DNA with cows.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cows, I heard they're
and
not like the smartest animal, but they're actually emotional and stuff.
They're really emotional.
I always liked City Slickers. You remember City Slickers, the movie?
Yeah.
Where the cow gives birth, and then he takes the baby cow home with them to New York, and then it's like, I forget what, Norman. I think he's like, this is Norman.
It's been a really long time since I saw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very social and emotional, and they form like tight bonds with their friends and family, and like express extreme distress if they're separated like from their close family members and stuff.
I feel that way like with a lot of mammals, though. I think mammals in general are just very emotional creatures, like all kinds of like giraffes, horses, everything.
Horses.
Like I don't think it's the same with like birds.
No,
because birds like just shove their young out of the nest a lot.
They don't give a shit.
And like reptiles are the same way. I mean, they'll protect their young for a little bit, but then usually that's it.
All right.
Like I think mammals are a little bit different. So yeah, it's kind of sad like when they're treated inhumanely and
right.
And I mean, at least like now they have like that quick death thing that they're supposed to do. Yeah, that's that whole dart gun to the head. That way they just go up and they don't know they're about to die because they follow the other cows up the ramp.
No, that's so sad. I really love eating.
I mean, I love steak and stuff, but I have been trying to like limit how much I eat, and same with like burgers and stuff like that. And I don't really drink milk anymore.
I don't drink milk either.
I used to eat cereal all the time, and I stopped.
I can't. It destroys my stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you lactose
intolerant? I don't know. I guess. I think I'm a little bit, because it's not always. Like, usually I can eat ice cream and be fine, but if I just, like, drink straight milk, even if it's, like, 2%.
But I do almond milk now.
And I have coffee, and usually, well, that destroys my stomach, but not, like, in the same way eating a bowl of cereal does.
But do you do almond milk or cashew milk or any of that stuff?
I do like almond milk, but I just don't buy any kind of milk often. The only reason I have milk is a creamer for my coffee, and that's generally, or if I'm making something like mac and cheese or something that needs milk, that's the only time I have milk.
Yeah. Same here.
But yeah. So Christopher Columbus brought cattle to America in 1493.
Nice.
But they're sacred in India, of course, so they don't eat them.
Eat cows,
it's sinful because of their.
It's weird.
Hinduism
so then, I wonder where the cows actually did originate, like where they were actually.
Do you think it
started
is India?
where they were wild? I don't know. I don't know if it was India or because it could be like Europe somewhere, like they just had wild.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, Europe, like, especially, like, the United Kingdom, from what I've read, is, like, a lot of animals did go, like, extinct. Like, a lot of, like, I think they used to have, like, wolves or foxes and stuff like that, and I think it was wolves. And now there's no more wolves in, like, the United Kingdom because they're all killed.
Oh, Jesus.
Because there's not a lot of, like, land. I don't know if I'm repeating that correctly, but I know it was either wolves or foxes, and there's none over there, even though American Werewolf in London. That's different.
Where do your cows originally? Origins of the Columbus cattle revealed.
Ooh, we're going to find out right now.
Right.
Stay tuned in 2 seconds.
Stay tuned.
As Amber Simpson looks it up.
Legacy.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
India and Europe.
Okay, so it was the two places.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, but 8,000 BC was the origins of the domestic cow. 6,000 BC, they used cattle as currency and trading. And then 4,000 BC is when they began milking cows.
Wow.
So.
And you know, like, the whole, like, well, it wasn't just about the cattle and, like, getting killed inhumanely, but a lot of it came from the Jungle, which was the book by Upton Sinclair. and it was basically about these immigrants. I think it took place in the late 1800s. And I read the book. Well, I listened to it on audiobook, and it was a 40-hour long book.
Holy shit.
It took a long time, but I listened to it on my walk, so it only took like 5 days.
Right.
But basically, the book is a fictional story about these immigrants who come over from Europe somewhere. I don't know if it was like Czechoslovakia or Romania. I don't know. It was one of those places, and then they came over and they worked in the meat industry here in the United States. And it showed just how bad the meat packing plant was, like how gross it was. People used to die in the meat packing plants.
Oh, I'm sure.
Get their fingers cut off, and it would get in the meat and stuff like
Ew.
that. And then like there'd be rat droppings and like canned
course.
meat, all that kind of stuff. And then like also the way they killed the cattle. It was really bad. So whoever the president was, and I don't remember who it was at the time that the book came out, read the book, and that's when they're like, all right, like apparently some of that stuff was taken directly from how things operate here. We're going to figure it out. And then they started doing investigations, and they're like, all right, we're going to change stuff up. So they started like actually
When
fixing.
did that come out?
It was like the late 1800s, I believe.
Damn.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
But yeah, so appreciate the cows. And not only are they great creatures and provide us food, but beef cattle production contributed approximately $165 billion to the U.S. economy through direct and indirect economic and employment opportunities. So it's big for America. Those cows, moo cows.
So the Jungle is a 1906 novel, so it's the early 1900s. And then it was the novel to portray the harsh conditions and exploitation of immigrants and
Poor
working in the
moo
meat
cows.
industry.
Moo cows. Last year, I actually did dress up as a cow and go to Chick-fil-A.
Did you get food?
Yeah.
Free food?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was at work. And
How do you dress up like a cow?
So that was my thought. But one of my managers at the theater was like, "Oh my god, let's dress up as a cow." I'm like, "How do we do that?" And she just like cut white like misshapen circles out of a piece of paper and then stuck them all over us. And then we like painted our nose black, and that was it.
Oh my god,
that was it. We got free Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's good.
Chick-fil-A is good.
Yeah. Did you see Joaquin Phoenix's acceptance speech when he won for the Joker, and he talked about stop using animals for like our
is he
amusement?
a crazy person in real life? Because he seems a little nuts.
I think he's.
I mean, he plays a good crazy.
Listen, every artist, I think he's like one of those.
I watched a movie of his the other day that he was also real crazy in it.
But I mean, like every artist is usually a little eccentric. Like all the famous artists of back in the day, whether they were painters or like even like, you get somebody like Kanye West. Is he normal? No, he's not normal. I mean, I agree with Joaquin Phoenix saying like we shouldn't use animals for like testing, and we shouldn't use we should take care of not only people but animals as well and stuff.
Right.
I totally agree with that. But yeah, a lot of people were pissed at him for like saying that the dairy industry was bad and stuff. But it kind of is for cows anyways. I mean, it's not too bad. And if they can find ways of making it better, like having almond milk and stuff, like why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
What movie are you looking at?
I was looking for a Joaquin
movie?
Phoenix movie that I watched, but I don't remember what it was.
Was it The Master?
Oh, I think it was The Master. Yep.
That was
super
the
crazy
Scientology one, right?
Yep. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cows.
Yeah, cows.
Moo.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate cows.
I appreciate them too. I appreciate you, cow.
Yeah, thanks for coming into the studio, cow.
You feed my
Yeah.
You feed my belly.
You feed my belly.
So today, how do you think we should celebrate? Not by eating cows.
No. We should
go hug a cow.
Yeah, I've pet cows before. They're cute.
I've never hugged one, but
I've never hugged one.
I'd hug one.
I've pet them.
They kinda
and I think
stink.
I've fed them before.
I've
Every
milked one.
Farm animal.
I've milked one at the Florida State Fair.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was
Is it
weird.
weird?
Yeah, it's so
Touching
fucking
its
weird.
udder.
Pulling on nipples.
You got to put the thing under the cow's udder. The cow's udder what? Not udder what?
You could thank a dairy farmer.
Thank you for farming dairy.
Or, of course, dress up and get some free chicken.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
That's what they really want you to do today to celebrate.
Yeah. It's all about giving
they
Chick-fil-A
want to get
more money.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A just wants
So they
their money.
can murder chickens instead of cows.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh well, we'll come back and we'll celebrate
So
Chicken Appreciation
I do
Day.
feel like we should have a cake today.
Yeah, I think so
because
too.
you make you
like
use milk to make cake.
But should we use milk today for appreciating the cow?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think as long as I think you do.
Okay.
I don't think you're abusing the cows really by using their milk. Not.
I mean,
As long as you're getting it from
get it from an organic place.
or
like
a family-owned farm.
Family-owned farm. That's
Yeah.
better. When you get it from one of those big companies, then they just got rows and rows and rows of cows just like
Stacked up
in
next to
bad,
each other.
Yeah,
all
in
sad
bad living
like
conditions.
Yeah. So get it from a local place. So go find a local place to buy milk from.
Go to a farmer's market.
Farmer's market that has it. Yeah.
Yep.
And make yourself a cake.
Make a cake.
A happy cow cake, the shape of a cow.
The shape, of
Head.
course, shape of a cow's just a head.
Yeah, or just put like some spots on it.
Could it be
And
like
say
Heifer
moo
from
while you
Rocco's
eat
Modern
it.
Life?
Ooh, yeah.
Is it Heifer? Is
Yeah,
that what
it's
his name?
Heifer, yeah.
He's like a yellow cow.
He was a yellow cow. It's fucking, I didn't even know he was a cow, really.
I think he was a cow, right?
Yeah, he's definitely
Okay.
a cow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Okay.
easy.
That's
so
easy.
it's a cake day.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that does it for this episode. Move on over to the next episode tomorrow. See you guys.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.